All right, let's do it. Yeah, let's reveal our elo. Same team, same league. Let's go. Rattle off another 5-0 for 5 encounters. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Let's make it happen. We got Trevenant and another SCAV. Okay. The question here and the debate here is whether or not we should shield the Megahorn, or whether or not they're going to try and catch our Shadow Ball. Oh. We CMP'd on that. That's fine. The result is kind of the same here. They just get to dictate whether or not they're going to come out of this up a shield or not. Yeah, okay, they're going to try. That's fine. That's the same outcome as I expected, right? Same outcome I expected. Dragonite, okay. Let's make sure we get our shield back. And this is fine. We'll let him kill us. We'll put the Lapras on it. We can tank a superpower if we need to. It's not my favorite thing to do, but it's one of those things that may just become a necessary evil so that we're not behind a shield here. Right? Oh. Well, we talked a lot about Ice Beam not being very useful to us. But this actually is exactly the place it's useful to us, right? We get that extra damage there because it's neutral instead of resisted. And then what we can do here is just tank all of this, right? No debuff. You love to see it. And they're going to concede from there. All right, GG's. Easy. Lapras, obviously a bit of a core breaker for their back line. So that worked out for us. Trevenant, I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't safe swap in that game. I think a better line for them would have been to safe swap Gyarados there. It's not a great Trevenant matchup. You're not like winning that, but also your back line is going to really struggle against an ice type, like really struggle. And I don't think playing out Trevenant SCAV is going to work for you. You have two Pokemon in the back that should play Trevenant fairly evenly. You have to pivot. There's no way you can stay in that fight, I don't think. You're really begging for something to go wrong when it's Charizard or when it's Dragonite coming in to farm up. You have to use a shield, and if there's an ice type, you're in trouble. Venusaur. Okay. Sure. Our team's pretty good against Venusaur in general. Pretty good against Venusaur in general. Oop. Okay, there's a shield. I mean, I don't really want to shield a Sludge Bomb here. Like, frankly, I don't. So I'm not going to. Especially when they frenzied me, so that's fine. And I can still look for a shield here. What we're going to do is I'm going to shield, and then I'm going to be a little careful about when I throw, because I think a catch is a really good play pattern for him. Yeah. I'm going to chip this. It just makes the Lapras matchup a little easier. And they might shield too. That's a possibility. So, and then let's get out. We're going to surf them. I want to lower the health, and then I want to farm it. That's the game plan here. I don't actually want to I don't want to show them Ice Beam, because the Venusaur coming back is a thing that they'll probably do. And if that happens, then what I'd like to do, if it's Swamp in the back, we might be in a little bit of trouble here. I'm not shielding these, though. But I think we can find a way to win the game if it's Swampert in the back. I still think we can find a way. Charizard against Swampert is not an unwinnable fight. Yeah, so we're going to Ice Beam, because I do not expect that they're going to want to shield this, thinking that they can take a Surf, maybe. Oh, they shielded it. Okay, fair enough. So Surf would have been better. Oh, that's going to work out for him too. Oh, that's terrible for us. Okay. Okay. We're going to keep the shield for the off chance that the Backmon is something that we need the shield for. Right? It's the Swampert. Swamp Diddly Ompert. Okay. So we're going to shield their first move. I'm really close to a, like, really close. Also Shadow. I don't even think we necessarily need to, so shield this. So they have to throw here. I was one short of the move on Trev. I should have stayed to get to the move on Trev. But I knew they would stack up 2. Yeah, but the Venusaur's still alive, and I'm just kind of hoping it's low enough that the wing attacks do it. Right? It is perfect. Okay. I didn't have a totally good memory of the Venusaur's health. I knew it was low, but I was a little nervous about it. Yeah, so basically I should have stayed in to get the seed bomb on Gyarados. That was kind of a silly little mistake. That would have made that game very easy. But even there, like, keeping the shield on the event that the Swampert was back there or something like that was back there. And then once you notice that they're going to 2, you basically have to shield the first one and insta-swap and hope that they either panic or they do something silly and use up that energy so that you can come back and sort of run through the remainder of the team. And that's kind of what we were doing there. The Ice Beam was a bad play on my part. I think a Surf would have done enough damage there that they really needed to shield. So, and then they farmed us before we got 2 Surfs. So 2 Surfs would have worked there. Great. Ooh, Charizard. Okay. We've kind of played this out a bunch of times. So we kind of know that this is a winnable fight for us. Oh, they're on Dragon Breath. That's interesting. This is a much slower moveset for our opponent. So we should be able to just straight Shadow Ball them, right? And if they get a second move, we know it's a Dragon Claw. And we survive it. It's very similar. Like, this matchup doesn't change that much. Yeah, we'll still survive a Dragon Claw. We still get a second Shadow Ball off. And then we can still swap after if they shield. Again, we're kind of happy when our opponent in this matchup is like, spend both the shields. Because it puts us in a position where our Zard up energy can just kind of do some work. Oh. I'm gonna save the shield for Zard. If we get blast burned here, that sucks. I think we CMP'd on that. Yeah, we even CMP'd on it. I'm gonna undercharge it as much as possible. I think it'll still kill it. Okay. Then what? You've got a Bewear. Okay. Well, upside to Bewear is it's a fighter without a fighting fast move. So that's pretty good. At least against Lapras. It's going to be kind of annoying against Zard because it's going to do actual damage there, which I don't like. But that's a fun choice for our opponent. Okay, good catch. Into Hydreigon. Oh, baby. What? Excuse me? Okay. I have some concerns about Bewear having a move right now, and I can't remember all of Bewear's moves. Okay, so we just catch here, and then I think we're fine. I really didn't want to lose this shield. Yeah, and I wanted a shield for a potential payback, right? So we'll just do that. We'll just catch the move. Yeah, catching the move is a reasonable option. Yeah, I think so. Superpower, okay. Well, they dead now. What a team, y'all. I wasn't really expecting the Bewear Hydreigon core in the back. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Those were not two Pokemon that I was expecting to see today, let alone on the same team. So, interesting. That was a spicy choice for our opponent. Our opponent decided that they woke up this morning feeling the cheesiest. I can say that for a fact. All right, game on. Good luck, friend. What you got? Trevenant into Dragonite. Sure. Sure. I think I'm going to play this differently than I've played the past couple. I'm going to tank the Dragon Claw and throw the Shadow Ball, and then I'm going to switch. That's our plan. And again, I have no problem throwing Lapras to the Wolves here. Most of the things that counter Lapras, it's pretty good if it's got a shield, so. Oh, or they'll just not shield the Shadow Ball, and we'll just take that. Okay. What you got? What you got? Ah, it's the old Obstagoon. Okay. What do we... Well, we need to put Zard on it. What I don't like is they're going to come out of this with a lot of energy. At the expense of a little bit of health, but I still think it's correct. Especially if we get one more Seed Bomb. Which we just barely do. Okay. Obviously, I can't be putting our Lapras against it. It's sort of a core breaker. It doesn't break our back line, though, Mock. It breaks one of our cores, but it doesn't break our entire team, which is nice. And we're gonna soak, right? Our plan is to soak. Because one, we're resisting counters. Two, like, it's just really awkward for us. We still have 2 shields as well, which is putting this game in a very awkward place. There's the first shield, okay. Thing does have a lot of energy, don't it? I think that's a fair place to use our first shield as well. So the question here becomes, do we Ice Beam them? They're very weak to Charm, yes. Their team just gets rolled by a Charmer. I think we Ice Beam. If our opponent's counting, they know it's not Skull Bash. Okay, well, they know it's Ice Beam, but that's fine. Zard has a move, so really the only risk to us right now... Well, shielding that was a risk to us. I think our only risk, because we're going to win CMP. I think we have a Blast Burn too, so like the only risk was needing 2 charge moves to win this game. Right? So that goes down. This will have to throw a move too, or it'll die to Ice Shard, so... Yeah, bye-bye. And our Zard's alive, so we get the win. GG's. Like, we as long as we have a move at the end there, as long as we don't have to throw a move at Gyarados, we win that game. So, pretty easy. Pretty much as easy as it's going to get. Okay, let's go. 5-0. Our third 5-0 of the day. First day in the new apartment. Can we get 3 5-0s? God, our MMR is going to look fucking great if we get 3 5-0s today. All right, Trevenant. It's a mirror, y'all. It's a mirror. Okay. So they didn't actually throw a move here, which is interesting. Okay. Ballsy. Very ballsy. So we're basically going to be both Sans Trevenants here. Okay. I think I'm going to let this go. And let's see if we can... I think Zard with a running start is among the best things we could do. So let's see what they've got. They got to have a Charizard counter on this team. How good is it, though? It's their own Charizard. Okay. Interesting. The question here is, one, do they throw Dragon Claws at me? Nope. Okay, there's Blast Burn. They're really far behind, so, like, this is a pretty tricky place to play out of right now. Ah, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. They don't even know. They don't even know that I have another Mon that's probably pretty good against that. Okay, well, shit. 5 encounters. That's our third 5-0 today. We had one set that didn't go well. We've gone 5-0 3 times in the new apartment. And our reveal is hot damn 23-32. Jesus Christ. I guess we went 118 and 185 out of 185. that's I guess that's a pretty good win rate.